right here, I would have gone from the right side instead of going through the pallet, because going through the pallet just makes it more obvious for her to spot you. And also, the window that she took, if you go from the right side, she can't take that window. It's going to force her to run into the other side of the map, which bot map on Nostromo is really like unsafe just in general. There's not much good there. I think there's a 4 wall though that is guaranteed. I'm Jake, and I'm a Prestige 100 Ghostface main with over 7,000 marked down. I VOD review other people's Ghostface gameplay. I just made this big guide. A lot of you are seeming to enjoy it, so I just wanted to do this series as a way to provide more tailored advice for specific people. So if you are watching the guide and you just can't really get it, or you're struggling with one specific thing, or you want one more thing covered in detail, you can send in your games. I'll leave links in the description for you to do that, and I will review your gameplay and try to just help you guys in a more specific way. And maybe you guys are suffering with the same issues, and you could watch these. You could learn things from other people's mistakes. Today we have just one game sent in on Nostromo Wreckage from I Stole Your Dog, who has 86 hours and is a beginner Ghostface. Alright, we've got Nostromo Wreckage. This is a pretty alright map. If you stick to the ship, you can get some good stock. As always, we're going to take a look at the build first. He's got Philly, which lets you stock 20% faster. He's got Olsen's Wallet, which whenever you break a pallet or wall, it will instantly recharge your power. As for the build, very good build. We've got Brutal Strength, which when you kick something, whether it be a pallet door, generator, it will break 20% faster. We've got Surge. Whenever you down a survivor with a basic attack, gens within 32 meters will regress by 8% and continue regressing. Sloppy Butcher applies Mangled and Hemorrhage on a basic attack, which makes it longer to heal, and stopping healing makes you lose progress. And Lethal Pursuer, which shows survivor auras for 9 seconds at the start of the game and extends other auras by 2 seconds. So, pretty good. I did make a video on why I don't like Brutal, but you have the Olsen's Wallet, which gives me faith that you're going to kick things. If you're not kicking things this game, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to run a tally on how many things you kick. That's good. I personally, right here, I would have gone from the right side instead of going through the pallet, because going through the pallet just makes it more obvious for her to spot you. And also, the window that she took, if you go from the right side, she can't take that window. It's going to force her to run into the other side of the map, which bot map on Nostromo is really like unsafe just in general. There's not much good there. I think there's a 4 wall though that is guaranteed to spawn. Yeah, we can finish this with Philly pretty easily. Oh, okay, that's a fumble. Don't hit her. Yes, perfect. We do not want to hit her. That's a good angle. There's no way she's going to spot you from there. Oh. Unfortunate whiff, but she makes a mistake anyways. We know Lori's there. We saw her run away, but obviously not where. God, Boilover is going to be strong on this map. I hate hook spawns on this map. Top side around the ship. If this hook here breaks, like if she dies on it, yeah, good fucking luck. So make sure you're always mindful of your hooks on Nostromo. I don't think we need to be crouching here. I think we're just wasting time by crouching too early. Here, around that corner, is where I would have started crouching. Okay. That is definitely not a good play. So, I think we wasted a lot of time crouching all the way over there. We know that that wall is a low wall from earlier, the way that generated. We saw over here because we were with Fang. So we don't need to be crouching until we get there. Because if they're going to see us, they're going to see us anyway. There's nothing that gets changed by crouching. You're just a bit slow and wasting distance, I think. But once you get up to that low wall, if you want to crouch, I would suggest it. But then she reveals us, and instead of taking the hit, which we have Sloppy Butcher, so it's not that bad of an idea to take the hit, because she's not marked at all, and she revealed you, so I would have definitely liked to take the Sloppy Butcher hit instead of kicking it with Brutal. Kicking it with Brutal really did not help. You don't have any Gen Kick perks, and Gen Kick perks are not really that great on Ghostface anyways. So I definitely think that we should have hit her for the Sloppy value. We might have been focusing too much on Brutal and forgot that we had Sloppy. I think she's going to die. This is where it would be Brutal value. If you kick this pal from the other side when she dropped it, she doesn't have time to get anywhere. And damn, this gen's going too. Okay. It's an alright idea. I would probably drop her here. Yes? No, no. She's going to lead you away from that gen. She's going to lead you away from the gen and it's going to finish. The rule of pressuring survivors over gens does not apply when you could pressure a survivor and a gen. Yeah, like, that gen's gone. You did get brutal strength value. I think we probably could have hit her earlier. Pathing was a bit off. Yeah, okay. That's very good. No, go get her. Please go get her. You can't let her get away like that. Alright, this is just an edge map Z wall. Yeah, you get her here. Oh! I like the idea to mask your red stain mid-chase and try to swing. That's actually something that I slightly recommend doing in the guide, but it just doesn't really work here because you wouldn't even have had time to get to the other side, so she knows you can only be on that side. I would be concerned a gen is about to pop, to be honest. It seems like it's been a little while since we've seen the second Lori. Yeah. Okay, she's in a terrible spot. I think you might need to turn around for the gen, though. I think the Lori's going to be back on it. Here, the Rebecca threw, but she could have vaulted that window, because when you wrap around left side, she can vault the window right side. If you wrap around right side, she's fucked. Oh, okay. We're just gonna work on that one. So they ended up managing to somehow throw this. They could have definitely had 2 out, and instead they have nobody out. So this kind of deserved to be a 2K. You got very lucky that this is not a 2K. This game, I counted 5 pallet breaks, so you really did not get value out of Brutal in any way, or really the wallet. So you might want to change those up. They're not really fitting you. Also, I would put a little bit of more mind into your pathing. There are some loops that you're running not optimally, or you're just not aware of the way that you're going to push a survivor with the way that you're moving. You want to be pushing survivors into unsafe areas and away from safe places like better vaults or better pallets. So just be more mindful of that. You're very clearly paying more attention to the survivors than the generators, which is good, but you're doing it a little bit too much. So there are moments where you're going for one survivor and they're leading you away from a gen when you could go and have a survivor and a gen pressured at the same time. And you're just missing out on a lot of free pressure and you're losing your gens pretty early because of that. You're just not really knowing when to drop the chase. Also, there was that time where you could have hit Lori and didn't, and you went for the kick instead for some reason. And I've only seen this one game, so I don't know if that's a habit, but I would not be surprised if you've done that more than once in your other games, so I wouldn't do that again. If you've got Sloppy, you can take the hit as long as they're not more than halfway stocked. Just take it. Overall, I'd probably give it a C-. I think a lot of just M1 basics would be good here, but you do know how to use your power, and your build is good.